Hello everyone, this is Boricua Binks and welcome to Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. In the last episode, we were doing some investigating on our own and then, first we spoke to that stupid Grossberg guy, and then we finally agreed to take on Maya's case. We are going to be her lawyer, as we should be. And we found a wiretap that Miss May was hiding. What's going on here? Well, we'll find out. So now the trial's about to start. Let's do this. September 7, 10 a.m., District Court, Courtroom Number 1.
The court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey.
Oh boy. This is... I don't know what voice to do for him. Okay. I have to try my best. Okay.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I'd better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant.
I have to control it. Must contain fangirl. Okay. I'm not gonna get into that. I promised you guys that I wouldn't bring my shipping into this. But dude, ugh, you guys make it so easy for me. Okay.
Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime.
Yes, I'm kind of giving him a little British accent a little bit. I hear that a lot anyway. People do that. Because I don't know how to do like a freaking German accent, so British is just the second best. I don't know.
The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then.
See, this is another typo. I don't know. I feel this weird. That should have been the judge saying, you may call your first witness. And yet they even showed Edgeworth have his name and they made his mouth move. That makes no sense. I'm going to say it like the judge.
You may call your first witness.
There we go. Now it makes sense.
The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe.
I cannot do him justice, man. I'm so sorry, Edgeworth. You were so... okay.
Witness, please state your name and profession to the court.
Sir, my name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir.
Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder.
Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. So many male voices. How did Skinny do it? The body was found by this window here. And the cause of death. Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the Thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hands, sir. You have to end it with sir all the time.
The court accepts this statue as evidence.
They're still calling it a statue. Okay, floor plans.
Now, detective.
Yes, sir.
You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why?
Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir.
Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence.
Okay, Maya Fey's arrest. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her.
The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder.
The very moment, you say? Very well, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Whoosh. Smack. Hey, Maya just threw something at me. That's cute. What's this? When my sister couldn't... Well, I could do her voice. When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness's testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Why don't you know? Weren't you her protege? Come on now. Silly game. All right, let's give this a try.
Something the matter?
No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Here we go. Oh, look at that bottom screen. That was cool. I always love when they do that. Maya Fey's arrest. Okay, so like she said, we're going to be pressing on everything. Hold it! Who did you say you got a call from? Hey, pal, don't play dumb. You know who. The call was from a customer at the Gatewater Hotel right across from the crime scene. Okay. I pressed. Not sure it did much, though. Right. Please continue. There were some statements that are better to press on. There were 2 people there already. I'm not going to press that. Defendant. Lawyer. Not going to press that. Yeah, let's press here. Why's that? What's your reason? That's it? Well, okay. I'll press here. Hold on just 1 second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Huh? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it.
You did say it.
You said it. Exactly what about this suspicious woman in pink's claim was hard evidence? What? Miss May isn't suspicious, and she sure isn't pink, pal. Yes, she is. Well, I guess she is pink.
That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective?
I guess pressing can have its advantages. And I can't talk as usual. Yes. Phoenix, did you really forget the #1 thing pointing to Maya? Gah. Oh, I sounded like Gumshoe. It's like, oh crap. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor.
Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again.
Hard evidence. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Oh boy. Here's where it gets tricky. How you like that? That's my hard evidence.
Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective.
Your Honor.
Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time?
'Cause he's a dummy. I know. I'm real embarrassed I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir.
Try to be more careful. Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination.
Okay. Somehow we gotta fix this. Okay.
Wright. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Let's press on that first. Do you have proof it was Mia who wrote that?
Of course I do, pal.
Uh-oh. He sounded pretty confident. This might not be good. Oh, I was hoping something else would come out of that. Okay, the blood, victims, and on the finger. On which hand was the bloody finger, Detective?
The right hand. The right hand.
She was right-handed.
Ha 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 ha. Nice try.
Uh-oh. I guess it wasn't too hard to see what I was getting at there. Before she died, the victim... Now, this is where we're gonna have to deal with this. Let's press and then I have an idea. Detective Gumshoe, do you get a lot of cases where the victim actually writes the killer's name?
Sure. It happens all the time in books and in the movies.
This isn't a movie, Detective.
Oof.
Let's talk about reality, shall we?
I guess. I haven't heard of many cases, no.
Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name? Especially the name of her own sister?
Yeah, actually, you got a point, pal.
Uh-oh. Stop right there. There you go, Edgeworth, with your sexy voice that I can't imitate. The witness's opinion on the matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of her killer. Oh boy. Order, order. That didn't go so well.
That's right. What he said.
Okay, so I'm going to show you guys what we need to do here. Before she died. And yet in the autopsy report, I should have gone through the evidence and shown you guys. Sorry. Yeah, it says time of death, 9 p.m. Death was instantaneous, meaning she died right away. She didn't have time to write a name. Let's present that. Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note, that she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey? That's really what you're saying.
What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have?
You have it backwards, Detective.
Backwards?
The victim... The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, Detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately.
But...
No butting your way out of this one, Detective. Like, oh snap, he got him.
Order, order. The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have the time to write anything down.
Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? It was the day after the murder? Actually, I'm confused. I don't know, I forget. I'm sorry, I forgot. I'm kind of confused with the timeline. Ha! Forgot, you say? I had a feeling it was the day after the murder. I don't know, I'm so confused.
It was the day after the murder, Your Honor, sir. I was the one who handed it to him myself, personally.
Oh, right.
The prosecution's point being?
Uh-oh. That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor.
What?
A second autopsy was performed yesterday, at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object.
that there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. How convenient, Edgeworth. I received these results this morning. No way! Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. Oh, he's so smug. That is all.
I see.
Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve.
Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say?
You're a sham, Edgeworth. The detective's a sham. I'm a sham. Of course I'm going to accuse Edgeworth because he's the one who did that. Mr. Edgeworth, I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have had to request a second autopsy report?
Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution.
No matter, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, say what you will, the evidence in this report is undeniable.
Your Honor, I submit this report to the court.
Understood. The court accepts the evidence.
Darn it. You know, that music really should have stopped by now. Something wrong with my game? I hope not.
Well, Your Honor,
the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I love the song, but I don't think it should be playing anymore. Hold on. Wow, that's weird. Okay.
I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes?
Finally. Darn, this isn't good. Sorry, almost did the judge's voice.
The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand.
Exactly what part of her is innocent?
Witness, your name, please.
April May, at your service.
Oh gosh, she's disgusting.
Order. An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking.
Aw, yes, Your Honor.
This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in the court.
Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred?
Gee, I was like in my hotel room. I checked in right after lunch.
And this hotel is directly across from the Fay & Co. law offices.
That's right, big boy.
Please testify to the court about what you saw.
Oh gosh, I don't want to deal with her. You know what, guys? I'm gonna leave it for the next episode. Hope you're enjoying it, guys. If you are, let me know. Leave a like or a comment or subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, hope you have a nice day. Bye!